Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and I'd like to welcome you to Minecraft Morning Musings. Today, we are going to be sailing through Chapter 40 of Lao Tzu's Dao de Jing. Chapter 40 deals with movement, weakness, substance, and nothingness, but is still shorter than a diglet's arm, so we'll be checking in with 3 different translations. First, from McDonald's translation for the public domain. All movement returns to the Dao. Weakness is how the Dao works. All of creation is born from substance. Substance is born of nothingness. Wasn't that short? Now we're going to jump over to James Legge's translation, and I'll do the big wrap-up explanation of everything, or exploration of everything, at the end. So, without further ado, James Legge. The movement of the Dao by contraries proceeds, and weakness marks the course of Dao's mighty deeds. All things under heaven sprang from it as existent and named. That existence sprang from it as non-existent and not named. And now from Suzuki's translation. Homeward is reason's course. Weakness is reason's force. Heaven and earth and the 10,000 things come from existence, but existence comes from non-existence. Each of these translations opens by linking the Dao with movement in some way, and I think that we cannot deny that there is a joy in movement. Do you remember rolling down a hill as a child? Did you experience something magical the first time you ran through a loop as Sonic the Hedgehog, or slid down the penguin slide in Mario 64? Why are these joys so similar? The experience of movement in the real world and in games is very different, but I believe that both simulated and actual movement encourage us to temporarily release our death grips on goals. That surrender to our goals, or to the constant what next, and just that living in the now, I believe is a joy of the present, and it's very close to the Dao. The next phrase about weakness and the Dao returns us to the concept of Wu Wei and achieving without assertion. You've probably done a lot of different things to make money or succeed in life, and you may have noticed that some of them are more fun or fulfilling, like in their activity, than others, or in the very least are less immediately frustrating. Reflect once more, I ask you, on the joy you felt in movement, and question which of the things you've done to succeed have brought you closest to that joy. Which have taken you farther from it? What would it take to bring that joy to your work, or bring your work to that joy? Lao Tzu's final point is that everything comes from existence, and existence comes from nothing. A syllogism. Minecraft comes from Mojang. Mojang comes from Notch. Therefore, we can conclude that Minecraft comes from Notch. If we apply this logical method to this chapter, we glean that everything comes from nothing. Let's say that we want to bring something into existence. If we want to create something, perhaps we should first reflect on nothing. Business folks all the time are questioning what inventions are missing, what markets are unserved or untapped. They look for nothing, they seek the voids, the vacuums. They recognize that existence will spring into spots of inexistence soon enough and naturally, and they attempt to maximize their profit on what must happen anyway. Do you have any ideas for things you want to create, but you're held back by concerns? Oh, this is too out there, it's too different from what people are doing, there's nothing like this. Well, maybe because it's different, it will succeed. I hope you enjoyed sailing with me today, And as this series is experimental, I'd appreciate it very much if you could click thumbs up or thumbs down on each episode and leave me feedback. And if you could tell my friend, or not my friends, well, if you want to tell my friends about what I'm doing, that'd be great too. But if you want to tell your friends about what I'm doing, I'd really appreciate that as well. Feel free to leave a comment below and, share, like, tweet. All those things are most excellent. So anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. The joy of movement is one of the reasons that I specifically requested a map that was all ocean. I wanted to be able to just sail and sail and sail as I spoke. And I hope that y'all are enjoying it too. If not, that's okay.